Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about the poem Childhood, author name Marcus Nathan, class 11th. Let's start with stanza 1. When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? In the first stanza, the poet questions himself as to when did his childhood go. There are various possibilities that might be responsible for it. First, growth in the terms of years. Second, development of rational thoughts and spirit of inquiry. Third, realization of the falsehood and hypocrisy of the adults. And fourth, realization of one's uniqueness and individuality. He questioned himself whether one leaves behind childhood when one turns 11, 12. Doubt starts coming into his mind as he develops a scientific approach. He comes out of his make believe world of imagination. Further, according to the child's definition, geography is a study of place, and since there is no mention of heaven and hell in the geography book, he rationally concludes that they does not exist anywhere. Stanza 2. When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized the adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? In the stanza, the child finds the adults to be double faced. He observes a wide gap between their preaching and practice. He feels hypocrisy has taken the place of innocence in their life. Moreover, the child is heading towards worldly maturity. He does not accept the things at their face value. Actually, this child represents the children whose childhood is giving way to adolescence. Stanza 3. When did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine, to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people, but my own and mine alone? Was that the day? In this stanza, the poet says that in the process of growing up, the child discovers his individuality and finds himself to be unique. He comes to trust his ability to reason and think. As the child grows, he develops a bit of defiance and becomes assertive. Apart from this, he becomes aware of distinctive character. He tries to remove the yoke of restrictions imposed on him by the adults and gets a sense of relief at being able to use his mind according to his choice. His capacity to have individual thoughts enhance his confidence and give him a sense of pride. Stanza 4. Where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that is hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. Children, if you notice carefully, this stanza is slightly different from the other as it begins with the question, where did my childhood go? The speaker regrets the loss of childhood, which was a period of innocence and a make believe world. The poet does not know where and when he lost his childhood, but it was definitely within him once upon a time. He does not know where he has mislaid it. Even the recollection of it has faded away with the passage of time. The poet has already lost his childhood. He is grown up now. The line where did my childhood go is the best clue to the answer that he is no more a child but a grown up person. Theme of the poem. The poem deals with the theme of the loss of childhood because the psychophysical growth, development of thought, and the influence of worldly ways. The poet is disillusioned with the hypocritical ways of the adults and regrets the loss of his childhood because it has resulted in the loss of innocence. However, One positive outcome of this loss is that the poet has discovered his ability to think new thoughts independently and also his individuality and uniqueness. Thank you.